Hello, beautiful beings, and welcome to your reading. In today's reading at the Priestess Sophia, we're going to be looking at what do they miss about you. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. So great to have you back. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello. And if you're new to this channel, remember to like and subscribe, especially if you resonate with the reading and it helps with the energy exchange. It helps me grow this channel for sure, and I'd love your support in that space. But what it also does is it makes it easier for me to tap into your energy and actually read what is going on with you. Here at the Priestess Sophia, we're really big on you exercising your own discernment and your intuition. So do pay attention to any sort of messages that come up for you when you're looking at the different cards, when I do the reading for you. And also feel, does something trigger you or does it lead to some other sort of ideas? Just note that if something doesn't resonate, that's fine. Remember, there is a message here for you. The message doesn't always have to be the entire reading. It could be a bit of the reading or another pile. So I suggest if you do pick a pile, trust what you've picked and listen to it and see, does something resonate? If not, choose another pile. Great. So now let's jump right into picking the piles. So we're picking a card here. This is group 1. It's this lovely yellow spread out fractal over here. It's pile 1. And this is pile 2. Just these two beautiful circles and then a spiraled circle with a pink purple background. And then pile 3, which is what looks like a leaf or a flower. It's yellow and green colors with sort of brown earthy tones. So what I'd suggest for you, beautiful being, is to take a deep breath in and a slow exhale. Just come back to your body. Take a moment to align with yourself. Perhaps put your hand on your heart. Close your eyes and then just see which pile pops out for you or which image resonates with you. And I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. This is your reading if you chose this beautiful kind of spread out. Looks also like a flower, fractal. Welcome if this is your first time at the Priestess Sophia. If the reading does resonate with you and you resonate with my vibe and my energy, here we're all about you practicing your own discernment. Please do remember to like and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And let's jump right into the reading. Okay, so this card, what we've got over here, it talks about expansion. So what does your person miss about you? Well, the first thing that I'm getting about this is actually your knowledge, because this card speaks a lot about you having a wealth of knowledge and a lot of ability to help other people and a way to be in service of other people. And you potentially have also a lot of healing energy within yourself, a lot of creative healing energy, and a lot of new ideas and different sort of perspectives that can benefit a lot of people. I feel like you're also exceptionally wise. And what they miss about you is that healing nature, that ability to see things from so many different perspectives, to get along with a whole lot of people, to have compassion with a lot of people. They miss your creativity. They miss your intelligence, your way of being able to see things in completely different ways and new perspectives, and to go through so many things and also then learn from that. And it's something that I'm really sensing, pile 1, that is very particularly unique to you. It's like your outlook on life can benefit a lot of people. And this person that you're asking about, your person, knows that. They've seen that the way that you see things has been so inspiring for them, and they miss that energy. The people that they're with currently, whoever they're dating, whoever they're seeing, if there is someone that they're dating, if there is someone new that they're dating, you will obviously already know about this. I'm not telling you anything in that kind of space that you wouldn't know. But whoever they are around, it's not reaching the same kind of levels that you would reach. I feel like this person may actually be spending a lot of time with other people, trying to distract themselves from missing you. But each time it's like sort of like it's all of these people around you. If you look at the sort of, it kind of looks like I don't know what you'd call it, but let's say these different segments that are spreading out from this big flower in the center. It's as though they're surrounding themselves with a whole bunch of people, but in the middle of this flower, in the middle of this fractal image, we've still got this other kind of flower where everything's emanating from. So it's sort of like, I get this sense and the phrase, nobody compares to you. Nobody is as bright and as shiny and as beautiful as you are and has this light that you have. And I feel like it's the sort of light that emanates from within you and just shines out of you, and they're not seeing that in other people. So that is your opening card, and definitely what I feel that your person is missing most. So I'm just going to put that over there. Okay, let's look at your two other oracle cards. So we've got self-control and we've got she-wolf, unleash the wild within. So as I mentioned before, which is quite interesting, we've got all of these people around you again, and then we've got this person in the center, right? And again, that's the sense that I'm getting, is that this person, and even here we've got this lone wolf on this beautiful woman, the head on top. So we're getting this emphasis of this the head and the lone wolf, as we spoke about this knowledge, this different kind of perspective, and this illuminating moon at the back. So we've got this dark background, but then this beautiful yellow illuminating moon. So with the first card, what I'm getting is the sense of them being around all these kind of people, but still not finding your ability to connect, your ability to be, your uniqueness. There's a beautiful uniqueness about you, because this card speaks specifically, it says at the bottom, unleash the wild within. So this card speaks specifically about you unleashing your talents, showing who you are to the world, and being open about showing who you are to this world. And this is what this card talks about too, and that what you have and the gifts that you have to share are being craved by the people around you. And again, even you get this sort of image where all these other people are around, but this person is staying calm in the center, connected, grounded in themselves. And I'm getting, even here with a lot of the green, there's a lot of beautiful groundedness in yourself. And because green has to do with the heart chakra, I feel that you, like I said earlier, you have quite a healing energy. Excuse me, I was just moving around on my chair. But you also have this big, beautiful heart with which you look at the world. You look at the world with this heart. And I feel that they miss that. They're not seeing that in other people. They're missing how you could just be very much in who you are. And just by being who you are, you could reach other people. I do feel that you have a very seductive kind of way about who you are. Not really a temptress. So not a temptress or a tempter, who whatever resonates for you, not. But the way that you are is very sensual. If you look at this woman here, so very connected to nature, very connected to the elements, maybe the moon, the stars, the sun, the earth, and the way that you express yourself is by being very much in who you are. I just keep getting this beautiful sense of someone who is very, very in their body, very comfortable in their skin. You possibly also have really, really beautiful skin. If you see this woman over here, beautiful, even skin, even probably a really lovely, even complexion that they're missing. And when I look at her here, I'm also being very much drawn to her lips, soft sort of lips. I feel like this person really liked either touching your lips, kissing your lips, and I feel that they miss that. And she's also got these very beautiful eyes. So physically, this person's also missing looking into your big, beautiful eyes. And I feel like when they looked into your eyes, it almost did something to them where it inspired them to see things differently. And I just keep getting this message of seeing. It's just the way that you see is really different. Your perspective on life is incredibly different. I do feel that this person is trying to control themselves as well in terms of wanting to contact you. This is separate from what the reading's about, but it's coming through. And I do feel that this person is definitely wanting to reach out to you, definitely wanting to say something to you, but they're controlling the wild within. This person kind of plays, for me, it seems like plays a different sort of game when they're around a whole lot of people, but does like to refer to themselves as some sort of lone wolf. And I feel that this lone wolfness is something that they're really, really feeling right now. I feel that they're lonely without you. Woo! And the card just dropped when I said that, so I'm definitely going to take that as a very clear sign. Okay, so I'm going to put these two cards here, and then let's quickly look at your tarot, beautiful beings, and see what else your person is missing about you. What does pile one's person miss about them? What does pile one's person miss about them? Ooh, okay, so we've got 5 of Swords. Okay. What else does pile one's person miss about them? Okay, we've got the King of Cups, and it's just going to take 3 cards, but we've got 4 here. All right, so what I'm really feeling when I first saw this 5 of Swords here is I do feel that this person feels like you've cut them out their life. So you may have either blocked them, you're definitely not in communication, and I do feel that they may have been like some sort of clear boundaries being set, maybe even not initially, but definitely now. Because if I look at the story of these cards, because we've got the 5 of Swords, we've got the King of Cups, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, I really wonder why this card does not want to stand still. Okay, let's rest over there. Is what I'm sensing is that there may have been some sort of, I just keep hearing deceit, and something that you found out about that, and then really became clear about your boundaries, or something didn't meet your standards. So I'm hearing there was some sort of standard that wasn't met, and you became very clear about communicating that standard. And I feel like this person holds you in very high regard. This person sees the you as a higher standard than the other people that they're around, which could also be potentially why they're trying to control themselves around actually getting in touch with you. This card, self-control, also talks about not getting involved in other people's drama. And I feel what may have happened in this situation, though this is not necessarily what we're talking about, but this is just confirming for you if this is also your reading, is that there may have been a lot of drama. This person may have gotten you involved in other people's chaos, or whilst you were with them, you very much got involved in their chaos, in their drama, and it then became very clear that that wasn't going to work anymore. I do feel that you are very clear about your boundaries and what it is that you want, and you are not afraid to communicate that, and you're quite direct about that, and it comes from a very, I'm hearing the word incisive, so you're very clear, you cut through all the crap, you cut through the nonsense, and this person misses that. They miss talking to you. I feel that the two of you had really beautiful discussions where you were able to actually give them a lot of sound counsel, a lot of advice, and they don't have that anymore. And I feel like you're a very strong woman, because when I look at the Queen of Swords next to the she-wolf, I'm getting the same kind of energy. I'm getting this woman who's not afraid to be herself. This woman who is not afraid to say what she wants and go for what she wants and take action on that. And I do feel that when they look at you, there's sort of this kind of sense that I'm getting. It's like, wow, like, would this person even speak to me again? Would pile one even speak to me again? Would they be even interested in speaking to me again? I do feel that your person does have those sort of feelings. So they're really missing talking to you. They're missing your advice. They're missing your viewpoints. They're missing that intellectual strength that you have, that different perspective that you have, your way of communicating. Not just the fact that you have a different perspective, but how you communicate it, and how you can get to the point, how you can clear things away, how you can guide someone in a particular direction. And when I look at all of these cards together in a way that is not exactly like the Queen of Swords, which can be quite cold and avoidant of the emotions, but with beautiful emotional strength, with beautiful emotional maturity. And that's the other thing that they're missing. They're missing your ability to be able to give such beautiful guidance in a way that is so loving and empowering, that feels nurturing. They miss the type of love that you gave, which was very warm, very supportive. I feel like I'm being held in a beautiful warm blanket. Some of you may have even had that sort of experience where that's kind of what you did with them, like either metaphorically would wrap them in a warm blanket or tuck them in if you guys went to bed together, or just the way that you wrapped yourselves around one another. I'm getting that quite strongly. I'm actually even seeing like this beautiful kind of cream soft blanket, so that's a very specific message. So for some of you that would definitely, I think, resonate. And they're missing that. And I feel like what you did for them was you provided them with a lot of emotional stability in that way. Like just the way that you looked at things and the way that you said things gave them a lot of emotional stability. I also feel this Ace of Pentacles is giving that fresh perspective. So when you'd be able to communicate things, it would land in a way that was very grounding, in a way that could be made real. So even though your perspective and the way that you communicate things and the advice that you gave is very different, because I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy, even though it's not here, there's definitely water signs within here and air signs. I'm also feeling that your ability to connect with your ideas and with other people's perspectives and ideas and the advice that you give would be able to give someone a different way of looking at things, a fresh start, and very inspirational in a way that was practical, in a way that they could actually start afresh, start anew, feel afresh, feel anew. And I really feel like this is strongly what this person is missing. I'm also seeing that this person might actually want to take action towards you, and start something new and offer you something and bring something to you. And it might come in the form of a letter or an email, written sort of communication at first. I'm definitely seeing that. I feel like there's some sort of communication and emotional communication that may want to come through, especially here where I'm seeing the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and around this. Whatever happened here, whatever sort of boundary was crossed, whatever deceit happened, whatever maybe even a third party situation where this person may have chosen a third party over you, and it could have been another person, or it could have been another priority, something that they placed above you. They, I feel, want to communicate quite maturely around what happened, but there is a little bit of a hesitance regarding boundaries and how you will respond. So that's just an extra message for you, pile one. And since this is a quicker reading today, that's what I've got for you. Please let me know in the comment section how this resonated for you, which part particularly. I absolutely love hearing your feedback. It helps me know what you're really resonating with, and in a way gives me guidance, gets me to also feel your energy, and I absolutely love connecting with you. And if you haven't yet, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And that's what I've got for you, pile one. I'm super looking forward to your next reading. Bye. Hello, pile two, and welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you've chosen this card number 5, where we've got these two mirrored sort of images, the mirrored circles. And welcome to the Priestess Sophia. Remember, the main goal here is to always listen to yourself, to your own intuition. Listen to what kind of messages are coming up when you're listening to me do the reading, because you're tapping into your own intuition as well. And your intuition is going to guide you to the right person and help you make the right decisions about whoever you're asking about and anyone else in the future, right? If you're new to this channel, welcome, and hello returning subscribers. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. So, pile 2. I feel like you and this person were incredibly close, and I actually feel like you were two peas in a pod. That's the first thing that I see. This card talks a lot about spiritual alignment and things coming into alignment in your life. So I do feel that this person, when they met you, it was because it's specifically spiritual alignment, that the connection itself was possibly a spiritual connection, and this person probably felt very spiritually drawn to you, and that the connection itself was also very deeply spiritual love, is what I'm hearing. Because we look here and we've got lots of purple and pink. So we've got like brow chakra energy, and we've got heart chakra. The heart chakra isn't always green, it is also pink, and pink is the color of unconditional love. So it's that sort of soul love, and there was some sort of soul bond. But because this card also talks about things not necessarily being 100% in alignment, there may have been some lessons that both of you have learned as part of this connection. Do let me know in the comment section if that resonates with you. I do feel that there was a lot of spiritual expansion between the two of you, but definitely what this person is missing that very specific kind of love that you shared, the two of you. A very specific love bond, a bond that was beyond just sort of physical love, but a deeper spiritual love that I feel had very much strongly, and possibly still has the potential to move into a physical space. But I'm not feeling like it went there 100% for some reason, and I feel like there might have been resistance on one or both sides. Both sides is what I'm hearing. And the reason I say that is because if you look closely at this card, you'll see like there's this white diagonal line going through here. So I feel like there was some sort of rupture, and I want to say divine rupture within this connection that actually caused it not to move into that space specifically. But what this person is incredibly missing, I know there was a lot of information that just came out that wasn't really necessarily related to the topic, but I feel this person is missing that kind of feeling, this two peas in a pod, this effortless match between the two of you. They're missing this spiritual connection. They're missing how you possibly had a lot of spiritual discussions, or maybe not even discuss things. That is also just sort of this knowing of that kind of feeling exists within the two of you. And I feel that a lot of safety came out of that space for this person. And I don't feel like this person knew that in the beginning. And it is only something that they've literally came to understand now about this connection. I'm going to put that like that. Okay, let's look at your two other cards. We've got Survival, Healer Guides, and then we've got the Sun. Wow. Enjoy, success, and happiness. So what survival comes down to, this is actually bringing very much the idea of lessons coming into being. It's like you see this person here on the boat, and what this talks about is that this person may have gone through some very difficult experiences, possibly you too as well. But I really feel like you were sort of this person's guiding light in that situation. You see how this light is shining on this person in this boat, and then we've got this beautiful sun coming through. So a lot of warmth coming through. And I feel like this person may have taken a lot of risks, is what I'm getting. Not always listening to their body is what I'm hearing. And you came out as this sort of shining light. So a lot of light imagery that I'm getting, because we've got this divine light here going through those two cards. And then we've got the sun, and we've got this light over here. So this person is really missing your light. I'm also getting missing your energy. There's something about your energy that's very enlightening. It's uplifting. It's clarifying. It's less about warmth in a way, but warmth is also important. I do feel that this person misses warmth from you, but it was almost like, when I'm in a dark space and I look at you, I feel like there's hope, right? And I do feel your hands, something about your hands. You may have given this person a lot of massages, may have really just been very physically soft and gentle and loving with this person. And I feel like when this person came and took your hand and felt your hands on them and held hands with you, I'm getting a lot of those kind of feelings. It was almost as though, I feel safe. I feel safe. I feel safe with you. I feel like even though I'm out here in these wild seas and things aren't going the way that I want them to go, I feel safe and I can trust you. That is what it feels like. So we've even got healer guides here. So I do feel like you yourself may very much be a healer, because we did have a lot of spiritual energy come through in this connection with this card, but also that beautiful soul love. And now we've got the sun, and the sun is what feeds us. It feeds this planet. Without the warmth of the sun, we wouldn't have that. So I do feel there's just something very beautifully nourishing about your light. It's almost like you don't even have to do anything. It's just the way that you are that this person really misses, just the sort of light that emanates from you. You may have very beautiful, like, healing hands, and your touch is very healing. I also feel like you're a lot of fun. This person had a lot of fun with you. I feel like there was a lot of fun shared in the sun, maybe going to the beach, maybe being out in the forest, maybe rollerblading together, just being out in the sun together, like even just lying and enjoying the sun. And I feel like maybe you even had a very strong sort of holiday romance feel to your relationship. Maybe it was even a holiday romance for some of you, and I sense that they're really missing that. They're missing that incredibly. I feel like you're also a very sunny kind of personality, very happy. You may even very much be a Leo or some other fire sign, and they're missing that. They're missing this sunny disposition that you had. Just like when I tap into that, like, look, I just get like your person seeing you, and when they see you, it's like it lit things up within them, and they don't get that with someone else. And it felt right. That's what I want to say. I feel like this person has come to the realization that it felt right. This card talks a lot about going through tough experiences, but that is now over. And I feel like this person specifically that you're asking about, your person, may have had to go through some lessons and some tough lessons and like swim with a few sharks before they actually realized, wow, I actually had it good with pile 2. That's what it feels like. Okay, so let's ask your tarot pile 2. What does this person miss about you? What is your person missing about you? What is pile 2's person missing about them? What is pile 2's person missing about them? Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. Beautiful. We were literally just talking about spiritual lessons, and here we have the Hierophant coming in as the teacher. Wow. And then we've got the Hanged Man, and we've got the 3 of Swords with that heart. So Hangman, upright or reversed, upright, and upright or reversed, upright. Okay, so I feel this person really saw you as someone very wise and someone very spiritually connected. You may have a very strong relationship with God, the beloved, the goddess, source, whatever that is that you'd like, the phrase that you prefer, or the name, the title that you like to go by. And I feel that there was a lot of spiritual integrity coming from you, pile 2. I feel that you're also someone who is very much here in alignment with your truth, with the brightness of you, with the light of you. Again, we have this imagery here with the Hanged Man, with the light. And I feel that is very much strongly what they missed. There was some sort of very strong spiritual guidance that came from you, a deep spiritual connection. And I feel very much that this person may have seen you as a teacher, pile 2, and they're missing that. It's literally, I feel like when I see this card and we've got it, the Hierophant underneath, I feel that is completely lacking from their lives right now. And they're missing that integrity that you held as a person. When I see the Hierophant and the Hanged Man together, I feel your views may have not necessarily been the same. I mean, I feel almost like this person could have had one set of beliefs and you had another set of beliefs. or the way that you just saw things was very different. It could have even been the same sort of religion or spiritual beliefs, but you saw it differently, and that taught them a lot. It allowed them to see things differently and actually question their consciousness, question their perspective, and it unlocked things within themselves, things that they are now realizing. And I feel like they did realize it when they were with you, but maybe didn't acknowledge it that strongly. And I feel like it's as though it's like the light that you have, it's the spiritual light that just shines out of you. And again, we spoke about heart energy, right? So we've got the heart chakra with the green over here. We spoke about healing, and then we spoke about spiritual love too. And now we have this heart here. And I feel that way that you were, this light that shines from you, pile 2, very much came from your heart. And I feel this person, because we've got 3 of Swords kind of energy here, this person maybe did not necessarily have that capacity the way that you did, and I feel really admired that in you and may have not communicated that in you. They miss your ability to be really that open and vulnerable with your heart and sharing with your heart, and to be able to look and feel your emotions and not be afraid of them. Because it's interesting, what we have here is we've got this 3 of Swords underneath the sun. And like I said earlier, it's like they would see you, they'd see that light shining through you. Literally outside my window, there's a car parked here, and the light is shining on the window. So it's like you were that window into something different. You represented something that they wanted for themselves, some sort of spiritual depth, some sort of spiritual understanding and connection that they found incredibly beautiful. And they saw that in you, and they're really missing that. I feel that you also brought sunshine to them when they felt sad, which I think might have been quite often. And they're missing that sunshine that you brought. They're missing that light that you brought when things were dark and cloudy and rainy. That's definitely what they're missing from you. Your beautiful light. What else do we have? I'm also hearing smile. It's almost as though that when you looked and you smiled, it cut through a lot of the BS of life for this person. It's like a smile that just made you know that things are going to be fine. So we've got joy, success, and happiness. And like I said, very sunny disposition, but it's this happy sort of outlook, this happy outlook driven very strongly by such beautiful spiritual integrity that it was like, I just keep seeing this image, pile 2, of you just being this bright, shiny light. It's like you were my light in the darkness. And this person incredibly misses that about you. Very, very much. So that's what your person misses about you, pile 2. That's all that I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's been an absolute pleasure reading your cards for you. And if you haven't yet, remember to like and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And thank you again, pile 2. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And in today's reading, we're looking at what does your person miss about you. And this is your pile if you chose this beautiful, sort of like a leaf flower. That's how I see it. And just to remind you, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Here at the Priestess Sophia, we're big on you connecting to your intuition and your highest guidance, which is what your... excuse me, I had a little bit of a burp, so I feel like there might be a lot that you need to say in this connection, weirdly enough. Things that you need to get off your chest that you haven't yet said. That is just a completely separate message. Maybe that is something that's going to come through. Let's see. But to really follow your own guidance, which is your intuition. And how you do that is start tapping into your body, listening to your body, feel where you're reacting, where are you feeling triggered, and what sort of messages come up when you're listening to me, because I'm tapping into my intuition. So there's a specific kind of energy that I'm working with. And when you listen to the messages, you're tapping into that frequency too. So feel what comes up for you. All right, and if you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box, and please support this channel by giving it a like and a subscribe, especially if you resonate with the content. Alrighty, so pile 3. I got a lot of messages when I first picked this. I could already see what this person is missing. I feel, so I want to say your body, but I don't feel that it is very sexual just yet. I feel like your body as a sense of warmth and a sense of comfort, because this card speaks about your connection to Gaia. So it's really about a very earthy nature that you have, and a very grounding nature. And I feel lots of strength and stability that you have as a person. For some of you, and this is such a weird message, I do feel like this is for a smaller group of you. I do feel like your person, you may have actually helped your person out a lot financially. And I do feel that they're missing that sort of support, but I really feel like that is for a small number of you. Do let me know in the comment section if that resonates. But mostly strongly, I feel like this person felt very nurtured and nourished and grounded and loved. Like that sort of supportive love, not passionate, fiery, superficial, like, oh, this is the beginning of the relationship and it's all excitement in the beginning, but very much a supportive force. And that's beautiful. I can rely on you energy. I feel like your person is definitely missing that. Okay, let's see what else is coming up in your 2 oracle cards. So we've got priorities and we've got green going there. And then we've also got High Priest, Intend, and Create. Okay, so this card keeps wanting to fall down. I'm just going to let these cards chill. So if we look at that, priorities, Master Teacher. And then we've got High Priest, Intend, and Create. So, interesting. I do feel like you're quite a solid person and someone who, your person is, for me, funnily enough, is coming across, and you maybe, this may be the group where there are more masculine energies. So you're coming across as a stronger, like a masculine energy. And I do feel that this person is missing that strength from you, that ability to nurture and protect them. If you're resonating more as a feminine, I still feel that your person would feel that you were the stronger one in the masculine sort of energies and were more of the protective force. And I want to say guiding, but it's not really guiding. It's sort of like there's some sort of wisdom that you had, but wisdom in the understanding of the world, in the understanding of how to approach the world, in the understanding of how to move in the world. Very clear on that. Really being able to understand how to manifest, because we've got Master Teacher here, we've got priorities, we've got this hand leading the way forward, and then we've got the High Priest, which is in this deck, the High Priestess's counterpart, which is sort of the magician energy I'm getting more here. So being able to go forward and create, being able to say, I'm going to do this, and this is what's going to come out. So I'm really getting grounding energies. We've got brown and we've got green, and we've got green and brown and yellow here. So we're talking about that connection to the earth. You may yourself be someone who is very connected to the earth. Maybe you and your person do share some sort of plant connection. Maybe you planted plants together. Maybe they plant plants. Maybe there's a lot of nurturing and growth you did in a garden together, worked on a garden with one another. Maybe there was a lot of hiking that you also did, went climbing mountains, yeah, because I'm seeing that with this path, and they're missing those kind of activities that they did with you. That I'm just feeling like I miss this security that this person gave me, this warmth that this person gave me, this protection that I felt when this person gave me, and that I felt when I was around this person. I do feel like you would come in and you'd be able to be like, don't worry, this is what we're going to do. And not in a way where it was cut through nonsense, but in a way where it's like you paved the way. You may have even helped this person with their career, helped them with particular things. Maybe they helped you with that. And you brought that out in them. You brought out, even for some of you, the masculinity within them and the ability for them to believe in themselves and the ability for them to see clearly in their lives and what's important to them. I feel like they're also missing how you made them a priority. You made them feel like they were important. You made them feel like they mattered. But for others of you, I also feel like there's something that you did around the home space that really provided a calming home environment. I feel like you may have helped this person with their pets, taken care of their kids. For some of you, if you were married to this person or it was moving in that direction, it was a very long-term relationship, I feel like they're desperately missing that kind of partnership, that I can rely on you energy that's coming through very strongly, pile 3. Okay, so let's see what your tarot cards are saying about what this person misses about you. What does pile 3's person miss about them? Okay, we've got the King of Wands. Wow, see, we've again, I'm talking about very strong masculine energy, very stabilizing energy. So there's passion here too. So remember, the body message came through, but body in a way where whatever passion there was, it was also very nourishing, very nurturing. It's like the way that you were intimate, when you were intimate with this person, was less about sex, but rather about nurturing. And I do feel this person misses this very much. Okay, what else? I feel they miss your arms. For those of you who are more with identifying more with the masculine, I feel that they miss being in your arms. They miss, when I looked at this card, just before I drew out the King of Wands, I saw the chest. I feel like if you're a male, I feel like maybe you put one another's head on the chest, and would lie in one another's chest and felt very safe in that space. I feel they're missing that. Okay, what else is pile 3's person missing? What are they missing about pile 3? What is pile 3's person missing about pile 3? Okay, so we've got that 9 of Pentacles. See, very strong, grounded, earthy energy. Beautiful here. We've got this bird here and we've got this bird here. So birds may be very important for you in this connection. I'm also, funnily enough, I'm seeing this little gecko, chameleon, lizard kind of energy there. So lizards and birds might be strong symbolism for you in this connection. And I feel like this person is maybe missing that. Something about a bird. Maybe some of you have a bird. Is it around having a bird? I feel like I want to draw. Yeah, and I feel like you might have a beautiful connection with animals. And we spoke about maybe having looked after this person's pets, but there's something about animals here and the way that you interacted with animals with this person. Okay, so I wanted to draw a clarifier for the 4 of Cups. I do not know why. I feel, and this, I don't feel like this is to do with your person missing you. I feel like this is another message that wanted to come through specifically for you. I feel that this person really regrets not seeing you, because 4 of Cups talks about really not actually seeing what's right in front of you and the gift that you have in front of you and being stuck in your own ways and being very stubborn in that sort of space, and being unwilling to actually see what is available for you. And I think that's been a massive, massive wake-up call for them. I think that sort of experience was driven by outside forces and a very rude awakening to their understanding of you and understanding of your worth. And I feel like this person is on some level actually still sort of resisting it. I also feel like since you've been away, nothing has been stable like it was before. Nothing has been safe like it was before. And when I say safe, I don't mean safe in a negative way. I mean safe in a way where I feel supported and held. This person really saw you as someone who was in their power. Someone who, I want to say, a goddess of the nature. Some of you may even have a lot of photos on Instagram or on your social media accounts of you being in nature. And I think what they found really beautiful is your appreciation of nature and how you were in nature, and how the two of you very possibly spent a lot of time in nature together, and missing how when the two of you were in that space, that it brought you together. Yeah. What else is this person missing? I think that's it, pile 3. I also do feel this person misses, funnily enough, how you dress. So your sense of style. So the way that you do present yourself. Because 9 of Pentacles also talks about someone who's in their power, very unique. Someone who can often also be like a really perfect partner, an example of really good partner. And what I'm seeing very strongly here is this cloak that he's wearing, the King of Wands, and also the sort of cloak that she's wearing. And I do just feel your unique sense of style, something that was very particular about you, the way that you put yourself together. This person is also really missing that. And I think this person may even be holding on to material gifts, so sort of clothing and that kind of thing that you may have given them. I'm almost getting even like sensing and sniffing your scent. I'm getting that very strongly. And yes, so that's definitely what I've got for you, pile 3. And thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. If there is anything you'd love to share in the comment section, please do. I am so excited to read your comments. I do really love reading your feedback. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And if you haven't yet, do support this channel and contribute your energy to this channel so that I can read what's going on for you a little bit better by liking and subscribing. And that's what I got for you, pile 3. It's been an honor to read your cards, and I'll see you in the next reading.